have you ever watched a show where you identify with the woman who's just trying to rebuild her life after so much nonsense has happened to her, and she's just trying to get that perfect job or any job, and then other women tear her down and say, why are you here trying to take our positions? It shouldn't be like that. Other women should be supporting other women and helping each other to get there in anything in life.
Yeah.
That is romance with a bonus book.
That is romance with a bonus book.
It's a romance story. It's a love story.
Yes.
But I'm gonna be honest. That Donnie, who's the main character, she's a woman about to hit 40. She's like 37 or something like that, and she's just trying to get back. You know, she's homeless. She has a daughter who's going to a really expensive school, a boarding school, and she's just trying to. Yeah, her husband cheated on her. She's just trying to build up her life again, to get a job, to survive. And there's other women in the workforce and men and other people who put her down. But what hit me was the woman putting her down and saying like, oh, after all these years taking this gap to take care of your child, which is a job itself that doesn't give you anything back in a sense of money or anything like that, but it, you're taking care of your child, which is very important, and you're getting that love. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's hard work. It's 24/7. You never stop with that job. So the fact that other women were bringing her down, I was like, whoa, hold up a second. We gotta be supporting each other. I know, and it's sad because those women in the patriarch society, they had to like push themselves on the top by themselves, and they feel like, whoa, I had to struggle really hard to get here. Why I gotta help you out? And it's sad.
Yeah, and you can see that competitiveness between women. Mm-hmm. And even the most like I've seen it in my own jobs. Like, it's not just corporate America. It's in every workforce. That there is someone who's competitive with you, jealous of you. And there are groups that support women, in advancement in careers and in other areas. But I think it should be more like every woman should be supporting each other and not trying to compete against each other in a negative way.
Yeah, and this hits a lot of groups that are oppressed. Like the Black community, transgender community, like any sexual orientation community, like non-binary, or anybody who are in an oppressed group. They can't advance, because of society. And so, so people who have advanced in those certain groups, they had to advance by themselves and struggle really hard. So they just feel the pressure of societal norms, I guess. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
To be like, well, I'm not going to help you either because I had to do this by myself. And it's sad. But we got to support each other, So yeah. Yes, but this is a love story. Romance is a bonus book. It's on Netflix. Right? Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah. And one of my favorite characters, I think Jong-suk, is very popular, and he is in this one. If you know Korean dramas, if you don't, check it out. I think this is a great first, Korean drama to just delve into. One thing that I think is very fresh about the story is that it's based at a book publishing company.
Yes!
So
I love books.
They do a lot of analogies with regards to books, and they compare, reading a book for a second time. It's kind of like a life, and having to deal with something old, but bringing a new perspective to it.
Yeah, when
you learn something new a second time you read a book, and I think that those analogies make the dialogue very cute, very romantic, and fun to watch.
I just love how they compare everything to books. Yeah. So that was like the best part. And so and it's a love story between an old, not that much older, but an older woman and a younger man, and I thought that was cool because you never really see that. They're still in their 30s, of course. He's in his early 30s, and she's in her late 30s. So it's not that much of a difference, but you know, there's still life experiences differences in the sense of the couple of years, and so I do like that. And of course, their love of books gets them together when they were young and stuff because of an accident, but that love of books got them together, and it goes with them through life, you know, when they get older. And you know, he's an editor and she's just trying to look for a job, and you know, and she finds that job through his the book publishing company, and it's just like all these like, you know, obstacles or things about like in a sense of they want to, that friendship of he wants to tell her how much he loves her, and move that friendship if she wants him, and move that friendship to a romantic.
And I didn't find myself so much invested in the other characters, although I did like their silly antics from time to time.
Not that
but
much.
I wasn't emotionally invested in them as far as did they have a strong dialogue or, you know, development. Not really so much. There was one character that did, a divorcee, and she was, I liked her story because, you know, she got divorced. She was very, you know, emotional and suffering about it, but still, even with that emotional pain, she was still getting out there,
and she was starting over too.
Yeah,
so it's about starting over a lot in this show. If you like our content, subscribe, like to Geekettes chat, ring that bell, all that good stuff. And actually we did a review, we're gonna put it up too, just about Harry Met Sally, and again it's friendship and then changing to a romantic relationship over time. And I think this is that same type of thing with this TV. It's a Korean drama. It's friendship through realizing that maybe we want something more out of it. So I think that's fascinating. But yeah, they say, being friends first helps, I guess. I think that's true because again, people, they get married and they're like, or they're in the relationship and they're like, I don't like hanging out with this person, and I'm like, then why are you with them? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think it helps to be friends first because you're going to be with this person 24/7. Most of the time, not all the time. No. You shouldn't be 24/7. But you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be in your house and stuff. Like, you know, so it's like you got to like them, you know? So it's crazy. And you got to have things that you want to talk about, you know? So that's important. So I don't know, what else did you want to mention? I think that was
it. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and our recommendation for other videos aside from Harry Met Sally is Christy's reviews of Korean dramas. She has a couple, of course, like Startup and stuff.
Startup, which is very popular and one of my favorite Korean dramas. Not only because it has great dialogue, but it has good cinematography, great music, and directing.
Whoa. Startup is a whole nother level.
It really is.
I still listen to music during work. I'm like, listen to that. I'm like, yes. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.
Happy Love Month.
Happy Love Month. Black History Month. Every month is Black History Month. Peace out.
Peace.